Good morning. It is Monday the 28th of January today and I'm still in bed. It's about 9 o'clock and I got up with Rupert this morning about 7:30 and changed his nappy and then handed him over to Tommy because Tommy gets Mondays off. I don't actually think I've been back to sleep. I've just been led here thinking, like wondering if they're alright downstairs and thinking about everything I've got to do today. So I'm gonna get up and get crack-a-lacking. I think he's just managed to get him to sleep. He was kind of whinging for a bit, but it's gone very quiet down there now. And I think I'm gonna film a full face of new makeup because I've got a load of stuff to use. Okay, I've just filmed. This is how the makeup has turned out and I honestly could cry. I feel like the time when Tom's off, I need to use like the best of my ability, and this is so stupid that I'm getting upset about this, but it's just, I think I've just wasted like an hour getting ready and doing this, because when I do videos where it's a full face of new makeup and it doesn't, because it's all new and it's not like what I would usually wear, like look how white I am and the eyeshadow's not blended properly and I don't like the colour of this lip, and I feel like I've just wasted an hour where I could have been doing so much other stuff, and I feel like so anxious about it and like my heart's going ridiculous. Like I feel like I should have just not even attempted it. Okay, I'm going to take this all off my face and I need a breather because that was just such a waste of time. Good morning.
Who's that?
Good morning.
Who's that?
Who's this sleep suit is from Matalan and it's my new favourite thing that he's got. Today's been a little bit of a write-off. I'm currently sat in my office that I have not been in to use properly in months and months and months. Today was going to be a day where, as I said before, like there's going to be a period of time during the week where Tom lets me kind of like just do my emails and takes Rupert, and I didn't want to go to a coffee shop and go out of the house because I'm like, when I'm there, all I can think about is them and coming back and seeing them, and I know that will probably maybe get a little bit easier, I'm not sure, but I thought if I'm up here then I can just like make a coffee, and I've got an office space up here, like it's at the top and the back of the house, like I can, you know, there's no distractions, so there's no point in going out and spending money on coffee when I can make one myself at home, and I've got them here if I need them or if Tom needs me for something. So but I spent like an hour this morning trying to film a video. It was a full face of new makeup, and I just know that they never go right because I feel like when you try a new makeup product, you should just use it on its own solely with the rest of the face of makeup that you usually wear, rather than putting everything on your face new straight away, if that makes sense. It's just too much, and I didn't like the bit and the foundation. It was that Makeup Revolution stick foundation and it just was awful. It was so drying and it was coming off my skin, and I just felt like I'd wasted so much time. And like this morning when Tom got up with him, I like tried to go back to bed and like couldn't go to sleep, and I just feel like I've wasted like the entire morning. So I had like a big cry, and I've taken all my makeup off, I reapplied it, filmed another video which I'm not sure how it's come out. I was talking so quickly because I was trying to keep Rupert happy because it's his 3-month update, and then we took a couple of photos which have come out quite nice. I've just left them downstairs. Rupert's napping again, and I'm going to try and like get some emails replied to, but obviously the one day I try and use this computer it needs updating, so I've just been and grabbed my laptop to do some stuff on it while that's sorting itself out. I'm just going to try and rearrange the kitchen a little bit because I'm not quite happy with the setup at the moment, and I need to free up some space for when Rupert starts on food and place to put like his spoons and his bowls and stuff. So I want to have a little bit of a rejig in there, so I'm going to just crack on with that. How cute is this sign though? It's from a little local shop by us. I just love it. I'm so rumbly in my tumbly. Always. I'm thinking moving all of these glasses and combining the glasses and the mugs together, because I think it's ridiculous to have two separate cupboards for both, and swapping them with the plate cupboard. So the plates will be over there, and it's next to like the toaster and the bread and everything, and then the glasses will be over here, which is where we have the coffee machine. I think that makes sense. Fine. Hi. Wrap the baby up. Wrap the baby up. Wrap the baby up. Okay, I'm almost ready to call it a night, but I just wanted to show you these bibs that I chose, but my mum bought for him from Matalan the other day. They were £3 for two, and they're really, really big. So this one says Little Messiosaurus, and then this one has got loads of different dinosaurs on. I love these so much. I've just sorted out his drawer, so we've got some baby milk and then some first pouches for when we might wean him, just to kind of see how he reacts to different fruits before we start buying a load and batch cooking them and freezing them all and stuff. And then a little sippy cup, some freezer storage things, a food blender, Milton sterilizers, and little baby porridge. I'm very happy with this. It was all kind of crammed into one very small shelf, so now he's got his own drawer. This is the stuff that was in this bottom drawer, so this is now food cupboard. This is where the mugs were. So we're getting there, but I'm just going to call it a night now, because I need to sit down really. I'm just going to have tea and toast, I think, for my tea, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good morning, it is 10 to 7. Rupert went to sleep at 6:30 last night because I couldn't keep him awake. So this morning, naturally, he woke up at 6:30, so he's done brilliantly, but I am shattered because we do a 10:30 feed, so I can't go to sleep at 6:30. So I have a Viennese biscuit that I've just got out of the cupboard. He's got a bottle, and we're going to sit and have first course of breakfast, because I imagine there's going to be quite a few, because I feel like breakfast comes before 12 o'clock in the day, and I got a long time before then. Do you love your brother? Hey, do you love Rupert? Hey? He keeps trying to sit up, doesn't he, Tinkerbell?
On the edge of the Peak District, well, it's been snowing on and off since yesterday. And
the baby is napping in the back of the car. It's 9:05, it's snowing. I set off to go to Messy Play this morning. Wednesday's usually the day that I go to baby sensory, but I'm not 100% sold on it. So one of my friends that I went to, I think baby and toddler group or nursery with, who I've not seen in years and years and years, she's got a little one, and she said she was going to Messy Play today, funnily enough where my mum works. So my mum was trying to book us on it and then realised it's not actually on, that the timetables are all mixed up. So I've got us both ready to come out, and I thought, right, if he naps now and then bottle, and we can plan it all. Anyway, it's not on, there's nothing on, so instead I'm going to drive down to Dunelm and see if I can. I've got some pillowcases to take back. They were really, really gorgeous on one side, and then when I opened them I realised they were like heavy florals on the other side, which isn't really our taste. So that's the plan. I was feeling very brave. I was going to go and meet new people and go to a new place and have to do some Messy Play with him. There's one on Fridays, so I might see if I can do that one, and Tom can come to that one as well because he's off on Friday morning. So anyway, that's your update for now. It's snowing. So we actually made it to the baby sensory room at my mum's place of work, and it's amazing in here. So I'm going to film some little bits. He loves it. He's just amazing. Look at the bubbles. We've got it all to ourselves as well, because the girls I was coming with, it was too short notice once we realised it was actually free. So I'm here on my own, but it's amazing. Is that funny? Yeah. He's asleep again. I've driven up to the front. I've got a McDonald's McChicken sandwich burger. I'm going to eat it as quick as I can before he wakes up, and then go home and he'll be due a feed. Just while the baby is happy watching Pepper, I've just quickly washed some bottles and like tidied up from this morning and put the wash in the tumble dryer. I just wanted to show you some things, some things that I got from Mother's Day in one packet. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see that I got some sleep suits from there in their baby event. They were £9.50 for 5. They were all the same print as these, and I've been back for the vest. I didn't see the bodysuits last time. You get 10 in here for £9.50, and I love them all. They're all Twinkle Twinkle Little Star themed, so you get some plain ones and then you get some that have the lyrics on, and then these ones say Twinkle Like the Stars, these say Sweet Dreams, and this one says Shine Like the Moon. And I did buy them in at 12 to 18 because my baby is a big baby.
Ooh, is that funny? You get used to it. Whoa!
Just sorting tea out, and I just thought I'd update you on a couple of things. A lot of you were asking why I was replacing my Tommee Tippee electric sterilizer for the Milton cold water one, and basically there was nothing wrong with the Tommee Tippee one. We used it obviously for almost 3 months. It was just getting a bit of a faff because we'd gone onto the man bottles, which looked like this. There was no way of like measuring how much water we were putting in the Tommee Tippee machine, because we're not using the Tommee Tippee bottles. Obviously when the bottles are sterilised and then you want to put more in to sterilise those ones, even if there's some in there, you have to pop the water in again and press the button, and the lime scale built up so quickly, and sometimes I found that it wasn't sterilising, like the machine wasn't on for as long as it should have been, or it usually would have been, which means like sometimes the water would like build up in the bottom. It was just, I didn't really like it because it wasn't like a guaranteed that it was working, and the lime scale was bothering me. So we bought one of these. They're like £13 off Amazon, and you literally fill cold water up to the level that it tells you. There's a lid in there that's like acts like a weight so that the bottles don't lift up and they stay in the sterilised water. You pop one of these tablets in. You can use liquid solution, but I think these are a bit easier for us. And then the water is sterile for 24 hours, and then you can like just keep adding bottles throughout the day into that sterile water. So that's a quick kind of bottle sterilizer chat.
Good morning. Good morning. Hiya. Hiya. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hiya. 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 Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Should we go see the doggies and get some milk? Should we go have some breakfast? Shall we? Shall we?
Good morning. Can we say good morning? Hey? You say good morning? Oh, yeah. It's Friday today, and this little one has woken up in the most gorgeous mood ever. Hey? This little one keeps trying to sit up himself. Come on then. Come on. You do it. Come on. Come on. I'm literally not even pulling there. Hey, come on. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You're so strong now. You're so strong. So I'm starting my Friday with a hazelnut and chocolate croissant from Sainsbury's. They are divine. I don't really like hazelnut. I don't really like Nutella, but these are, there's just something about them, and then they've got all these little sprinkles of chocolate on top. Oh, they're so good. He's very, very dribbly lately, and this is his new favourite thing. So someone that I follow on Instagram, I think she's called Leah, her baby, she had a picture of one of these in the background on one of her stories, and I was like, where is that from? And it was pretty, it was, I think the toy was about £5. She got hers from Aldi last year. I got this off eBay. It's the Look at Me Teether by Newbie. It was only about a £5, but it was about £4 postage, so it was quite pricey in the end as it worked out, but it's a hit, so I'm quite pleased about it. It's got loads of, can I just borrow this? It's got loads of little bits for him to chew on. They're all soaking wet, and then there's a mirror as well, and then you can choose different colours. I just went for this yellow and green one, but he seems to really like it, and he can see himself too, so wanted to tell you all, but he's so dribbly and he's constantly got stuff in his mouth. So after sensory we came home, I had some lunch, and then we went into town. It was my first time in town with Rupert, so you'll understand why I didn't take the camera with me. He was awake for an hour when we were there, he was asleep for an hour. It was fine. I managed, I coped, he was just perfect. And then we called at the gym on the way home so that you could see Tommy, and gave him a bottle. So it is now at 6:10. I'm going to go and take him up for a bath because he's been awake for quite a while, so I don't think he's going to last much longer before he starts getting a bit grizzly. I'll tell you what, you don't realise how difficult it is having 3 dogs and a baby until you've got 3 dogs and a baby. So feel like I need to whisper. Tinks, go on, nobody wants to hear you kissing me. Because I have been trying to get Rupert to self-soothe a few times during the day. Like if I know he's been really tired, then I'll put him down, and like the other day I had to go back in a few times, but he eventually went to sleep. I've never tried it at night time until tonight. He's been awake for a couple of hours. He had a really nice bath and he was just really drowsy, so I thought I'm just going to see if I can put him in kind of semi-awake in his crib and see if he goes off. I had to run downstairs because the dog started barking, so I just stayed down here and put the baby monitor on, and he's gone to sleep in 10 minutes. He's got his comforter, he's got the dummy, and he's just gone to sleep. I can't quite believe it. I'm going to have a quick scoot round, wash some bottles. I need to have my tea. I'm going to show you what I got in town. I just need to find a good place to show you where the lighting's good and stuff. I really do feel like I need to whisper. And then I've got an episode of cleaning up and Call the Midwife to watch, which is very exciting. Friday nights Tommy works, or Fridays Tommy works from like 1 till 10:30, so I'm always in on my own on Fridays, but it's kind of nice because I get to watch Call the Midwife and I really enjoy it. Okay, I thought I'd come and sit in the back room because it is the best light really in here. It's very bright, it's very cold, It's a tiled floor in here and like lots of windows, so it just feels really cold. I am just in a little bit of shock really that he's still asleep, like nearly an hour. It's like, well, maybe 50 minutes later. I just feel like it was really not that long ago, like a couple of months ago, when he, every night when we first got him home from hospital, he wouldn't even sleep in the sleepy head, he wouldn't sleep in his pram, he would only sleep here or the equivalent on Tom's chest. And now I've just put him in his bed and he's fallen asleep, and I know this might not happen tomorrow. It might be a fluke, it's a one-off, but just the fact that I've seen him do it once, I just feel like time is going so quickly, and I don't think you quite believe it when people say, oh, they grow up so quickly. Like the amount he's developed in just a week. Like he took a rich tea biscuit out of my hand the other day. I don't know if I've mentioned this on here, I've mentioned it on Instagram, but I was eating my rich tea biscuit, and he, first of all, he just grabbed my hand and pulled it to his mouth. The second time he took the rich tea out of my hand and put it towards his mouth. Obviously I didn't let him have any of it, or like it didn't even go near his mouth, but just the fact that he's doing stuff like that, he's got his hand to mouth, he's there, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I picked up in town. So I got some stuff from a couple of things from like random places, and then a few bits in Primark. So I first of all picked up some of our favourite bodysuits. These are from M&S, I've mentioned them before. I'm going to do a video on like where to buy what from where, in my opinion, for babies that we've like really enjoyed. And bodysuits, hands down, are these ones from M&S. They do them in, I think there's a blue crocodile set, and then there might be a green set with something else, but I really like these ones. So they're just like cream. I think I've spoke about them before. And you get so you get the £12 now, because I'm buying 12 to 18 months. If you buy them newborn and then a few months over that, they're about £11. They're like off-white, and they've got, you get some with elephants in, some with tears in, some with stripes, a grey and play one, which I love, just plain grey bodysuits, plain beige one, and then some more with elephants on, and the little elephants are wearing bowler hats. Really, really cute. So I've got some of those because he's in 9 to 12 now, so I'm buying 12 to 18, so he's got them to grow into. Then from Boots, I saw these in there a few weeks ago when I was in store, but they didn't have the size. So these are 12 to 18 months again, and these were £15. So I think they're very much unisex. They're kind of like all leopard based and lion based. So the ones at the bottom are beige with a bit of yellow going through, and then you got these ones with the cheetahs, and then the top ones have got that little bit of green to them. I just thought they were a bit different. You don't really see prints like this, I don't suppose, and colours like this, so I really liked those. The baby monitor is just next to, if I keep, you know, looking over there. Okay, so from Primark I got some more slippers. These are the ones I wear day in, day out. They wash really well, they last for months on end, and they're very comfy and nice and snuggly warm too. Then I bought a couple of pairs of summer slippers. So these are black flip-flops, and these remind me of being pregnant because I wore these so much when I was pregnant. Also bought a couple of packs of the low cut shoe liners. They're £2 for 7 pairs, I think, yep. Because I don't like wearing the ones that come up like really, really high. I've talked about this loads. And the other day I went through my underwear drawer and got rid of all the ones that I hate wearing, so I need to start again really. So I got some packs of those, and I did the same with my tights. I threw away all of my tights. I started going through them trying to work out which ones fit me, which ones are bobbly, which ones I've got holes in. And I was just like, this is a minefield. I have a 4-month-old baby. I have other things I should be doing with my time, so I just got rid of all of them. They're all Primark ones, and so today I bought 3 pairs for £3.50 in large, and these are the 80 denier ones. I bought Little Rupert some socks. I think it's really hard to find baby socks, baby boy socks that aren't blue, and I don't really like the bright coloured ones. I quite like, I'm sure you're well aware, I really like the muted toned socks, like grey and beiges and just a bit softer. So I found these in Primark. They were £2.50 and you get 5 pairs. So we've got these grey and white ones, then you get some grey with stars on, which obviously right up my street, some stripy ones, some plain ones, and then some darker stripy ones. So I really liked these. So I've got these in 6 to 12 months because my baby's feet are big. I bought 2 pairs of these. I bought one in 12 to 18 months, and then I bought one pair in 18 to 24 months because they were £3 and I really liked them. And I just thought if you grow through these quickly, like the Primark, so I don't think that the sizes are going to be that great, and they were in the girls section. And I'm not sure if it's a thing that girls' clothes are a little bit smaller than boys usually, but these don't look that big compared to like all the stuff that he's got at the moment. He's got a pair of Zara 12 to 18. I'm still whispering. I'm literally at the other end of the house and I'm still whispering. It's because he's on the baby monitor, so I feel like he's right there. He's got a Zara pair of leggings in 12 to 18 and they fit him now, whereas his next leggings he's still in 9 to 12. So these are what they look like. So they were in the girls section and they're just black with white polka dots, but they're not like full spots, if that makes sense. So I quite like those. Bought this dress. There was so much nice stuff in there, but my shape is all funny now. I don't even know how much this was because there's no tag in it. She had to put the number in that was on the label at the till. I'm guessing maybe, in fact, have I got the receipt? Yes, I've got the receipt. This was £15 and it's called a mid-axi dress. So I don't know when they stopped becoming, I don't know when they stopped being midi or maxis, but this is a mid-axi apparently, according to the receipt. Yeah, there's so much stuff in there that I could have bought, but my shape is so different now, and I feel like going through the weight loss, I had to kind of like learn how to dress myself again. Being pregnant, I had to learn how to dress myself again. And then now I'm not pregnant anymore and my shape's all topsy-turvy. I've still got some weight to lose, and I've got a lot of it is like around my tummy area, obviously, where I housed a baby for 9 months. So I'm not really sure what suits me, but I didn't really want to leave this because I loved it that much. So it's animal print, it's black and white, but then it's got this little touch of green going through it, which I really like. So it's kind of like a shirt at the top, and then it's a wrap dress, so it wraps around and it's got the green again. I just thought it was really nice, really classic. The sleeves again, I've got the little touch of green. I love this. I think this is something that you would see in Topshop. It looks really, really classy and really lovely. I did see some really nice things in New Look, but I thought with New Look I can order online and then I can send back if they're not right, whereas Primark, obviously I can't get them online. So I thought I'd pick these up there, and then I'm going to have a little mooch on New Look when I'm having my tea and see if I can pick up anything else. I am going to go and do some jobs before I sit down and have my tea, so I'll leave it here for tonight. I will see you all tomorrow and get my nails done, and it's Rupert's swimming lesson. Now that I have a baby, I've become quite reliant on caffeine. I feel like my days are now sponsored by either coffee or Coca-Cola and a lot of biscuits. Morning. We've had a bit of a slow start today. It is Saturday and I am just sat editing this week's vlog, the one you're watching. I've just imported like the first lot of footage from the beginning of the week. Rupert is asleep in his bed and he's self-soothed again. I'm just so impressed with him. I know it might not like carry on and it's, you know, it might be a fluke, but I'm quite proud of him. I'm quite proud of myself, to be honest. So he's been asleep now for about 20 minutes. So it's always quite a short nap in the morning. Tommy is still in bed. He gets Saturdays off. I'm going to get my nails done this morning. So I've got maybe like half an hour before I need to set off for those. So I'm just going to get some more of this editing done. And just had a next parcel be delivered, and it's not our usual delivery guy who I love. It's a different one, and he rang the doorbell and then knocked on the door like really loud, and I just opened the door and I was like, the doorbell does work, you know, like there's a baby upstairs sleeping, please do not knock that loud. Who had the best swimming lesson they've ever had? Yes, she did. Who went under the water? Yes, she did. And he blew bubbles, and he just was amazing. Yes, there was a duck in front of him, and he reached out for the duck. He was just so happy and just loved every second, didn't you? It was amazing. You did so well. You did. Like before they were about to put them under the water, she said she looks for a cue, and if they close their eyes and hold the breath, then she'll pop them under, and he did it. Didn't you? You just had the best time. Yes. Excuse my very high-pitched baby voice. Hey? Hey, now we're just chilling. Mummy's put a wash on, Daddy's cooking tea, we're having enchiladas, and Mies is coming, he's Tommy's mum. And you're just chilling watching Pepper, playing on your mat. Yeah? Yeah? Yes you are. Yes you are. Yes you are. Yes you are, cheeky baby. Cheeky baby. Cheeky baby. Yes you are. And you did lots of kicking and splashing too, didn't you? Yes you did. Good morning, today is Sunday and I have been editing the weekly vlog that's going up today, and there's a few things that I just want to say. First of all, I didn't say goodbye last night, I just stopped filming. We had my sister and Tom's mum around for tea and it was lovely. We watched The Crown. I have spent a lot of this week looking like this. I'm going to make more of an effort next week. It's getting to the point, I know that most of you don't mind when I look like this, but it's getting to the point where I'm kind of starting to mind. I just want to put some makeup on and like do my hair and just look a bit nicer. I think I just need to start making a bit more of an effort really. It's just too easy to put leggings and a hoodie on and stick my hair on top of my head, and when you've not got time and stuff, I need to make some time for it. I think I need to like stop fretting about putting a wash on or, you know, tidy the kitchen and just put some makeup on my face. So we don't really have any plans today. We're just going to take it chill. I think we might go for a walk, and we are going to see Tom's grandma later on this afternoon. It's almost nap time and he's very dribbly, as you can see. This is all dribble. Dribbly dribbly baby. Hey, he's getting ready for a nap. This is what he does when he starts to get tired, because I think we only use the dummy at nap time. And that's his cue that he wants the dummy for a nap. He doesn't have it any other point, do you? Hey? It's worked really well for us, to be honest. Anyway, I'm going to end this vlog here. I will see you all next week. I think I'm going to vlog next week. I've got something exciting the weekend, which should be really nice. And I'm actually leaving him for like the longest I will have left him. So I'm a bit apprehensive, but I know that it needs to happen at some point. So I hope you've all had a lovely week and that you've enjoyed this, and we will see you all next week. Say bye.